Hello, this is going to be a teaching on what I've heard before, and I think there's like some type of cult out there that thinks this, but they think that there's a gospel to the circumcision and then a gospel to the uncircumcision, meaning a gospel to the Gentiles and a gospel to the Jews, and they're two different things. And I think you kind of get this in Galatians. So I'm reading Galatians right here, and it says in chapter 2, verse 7 that, but contrariwise, when they saw that the gospel of the uncircumcision was committed unto me, and the gospel of the circumcision was unto Peter. People take that and they run with it, and they say, oh, there's two different gospels. Well, I think that is kind of dismantled when we go to verse 11 and continue reading. But when Peter was come unto Antioch, I withstood him to the face, because he was to be blamed. For before that certain came from James, he did eat with the Gentiles, but when they were come, he withdrew and separated himself, fearing them which were of the circumcision. And the other Jews dissembled likewise with him, insomuch that Barnabas also was carried away with their dissimulation. But when I saw that they walked not uprightly according to the truth of the gospel, now we just heard Paul just talked about two gospels. Now he just said the truth of the gospel, one gospel. I said unto Peter before them all, if thou, being a Jew, livest after the manner of Gentiles, and not as do the Jews, why compellest thou the Gentiles to live as do the Jews? We who are Jews by nature, and not sinners of the Gentiles, knowing that a man is not justified by the works of the law, but by the faith of Jesus Christ. Even we have believed in Jesus Christ, that we might be justified by the faith of Christ, and not by the works of the law. For by the works of the law shall no flesh be justified. So I think that pretty much dispels it. I mean, Paul seems like he kind of laid into Peter for not acting upright, and basically corrected it right there. There's like the truth of the gospel. There's one gospel. The only difference between when it says the gospel of uncircumcision or the gospel of the circumcision is they were just sent to different. They're just talking about Jews and Gentiles. There's one gospel. Paul went to the Jews. Peter went to the Gentiles. So there's one gospel. The Bible is clear on that. If anybody preaches any other gospel, they're supposed to be accursed. So you're not going to tell me that Peter went and proclaimed a different gospel to Jews because they're Jews. We just read that that's not even the case. As he just went on to say, there's one gospel. It's Jesus. He died for your sins. You're saved by that alone. There's no other way. So I just wanted to clear that up. Let me know what you think.